Hi guys and dolls. Today I have a current favorite hair care products and hairstyling products video for you guys. A lot of you ask me, what do you use on your hair? And sometimes I think you're referring to my dye, sometimes I think you're referring to like my styling products and whatnot. And a lot of you ask me what shampoos I actually use to keep my hair bright and things like that. I actually don't have a current holy grail shampoo. I ran out of my really good Lonza stuff that I love, but I'm kind of like trying to find something else. I don't know, I just feel like switching it up. Your hair gets bored of the same stuff all the time. Let's not talk about what I'm not going to talk about. So the first thing I am going to talk about is this really great shampoo from Phyto. Phyto is a actually organic hair care line, and I think pretty much all their shampoos come in these metal bottles, which I really don't like because you can see it just kind of like pours out like that. So what I did is I actually put half my shampoo into like a pump bottle, so it makes it a little easier for me to use it in the shower because this is just a hot mess without it. And it's a very very liquidy shampoo. It is sulfate free, but it does lather up quite a bit, and this stuff smells so good. Anyway, this is called Phyto Volume. This is not a daily kind of a shampoo. It has a little crushed up crustacean whatever, so this is not a vegan product. This is one of the 2 non-vegan products that Phyto sells. It's all organic. Almost the entire line is Phyto. Is Phyto. Of course it's all Phyto. Almost the entire line is vegan. What those little like crushed up crustacean extract or whatever the Phyto's official term for it is, what that basically does is it grabs onto the hair cuticle and it makes the hair appear thicker. It actually, well, it coats the hair, so it does thicken it. So it's not really best as like a daily shampoo. This is meant for fine, limp hair. It's not really meant for hair that already has like some thickness and volume to it. Obviously, if you have really big hair, you're probably not going to use a volume shampoo anyway. But what this is really good for is if you're either like a hairstylist and you're going to be doing an updo on someone, or if you want that big, sexy Saturday night hair or whatever, this is a really great shampoo for you. I probably use this once or twice a week, depending. I try to only wash my hair every other day. So yeah, I think that's relatively often. In fact, I'm probably using this too often, but I like it. The next thing I'm going to share with you guys is also a dry shampoo. If you have watched any of my other hair videos, or if you've been watching me for a long time or whatever, you know I'm a really big fan of dry shampoo. For those of you who don't know what dry shampoo is, it's basically a powder that you either kind of shake onto your hair and kind of try to rub out, or you spray it onto your hair. So I've tried a whole bunch of them. I've tried them from Oscar Blondie, I've tried them from TG, their Rockaholic one, which is actually probably my favorite, but it's so expensive. I like the smell of it, and it gives my hair kind of better texture than some of the others, but it's way too expensive for me to actually purchase it all the time. And because you use dry shampoo up really fast. I also really like the ones from Batiste, and I showed those in a previous video, and I still really like it. The downside of the Batiste is that it has a really strong fragrance, and I usually spray this on right before bed and kind of like soak it in for a few minutes, then kind of shake it out so that it'll absorb all the oil overnight, so I wake up with, great hair. I usually have to restyle it, but whatever. Anyway, but my husband has asthma, so the really strong scents late at night, not so good. So yeah, but I will say that the tropical and blush scent of Batiste are amazing. So if you can get your hands on those, good job. So anyway, I was in Sally Beauty Supply a few weeks back. The girls showed me they actually, Beyond the Zone, which I assume is actually Sally Beauty's own brand, they came out with a version of Rockaholic from TG. So I of course I had to get it because it was actually cheaper than the Batiste, which is already really cheap. So yeah, I've been using it and I really like it. It has a thinner texture than this one. This one's like really powdery. This one I can actually use in the morning if I want, because it's not as like white powder. The scent on this one is not very obvious at all. In fact, it's a very light fragrance, just kind of a clean kind of a smell. Yeah, and then after a while it kind of, if you really try to smell your hair, it has kind of a citrusy smell to it, not overbearing in any way, shape, or form. My husband's much happier with this one, and I like it too. Okay, so the next product is my favorite volumizing product at the moment. I was a really big fan of mousses and things like that, and in fact right before I got this I had just bought another mousse which I like, But the problem with mousse is that it usually robs my hair of shine. It usually makes my hair kind of stiff and a little crunchy feeling, and sometimes it actually gives me like too much height volume, and I just kind of like my hair to be well shaped. My head isn't really shaped the way that I want my hair to be shaped, so I really have to kind of do some tweaking with it. So anyway, we had a launch at Sephora for this. This is the full thickening cream from In Living Proof. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I was really skeptical about this product. I didn't think I was going to like it at all whatsoever. And when they said it was a cream that would give you volume, I pretty much looked at everyone like they were freaking crazy. There's no way you're going to get volume from a cream. That's crazy talk. So I went ahead and actually tried it out one morning, and I fell in love with this stuff. It gives me body and a little bit of volume, but it actually holds my shape, which is my number one thing. I want the shape to be correct. And it gives my hair shine, and it smells really good. Kind of like a clean citrusy kind of smell. I don't know how to describe it other than that. I know, like I said, this smells like citrus and these two things smell nothing alike, and this smells like citrus and these two things smell nothing alike, but there's lots and lots of citrusy things. It's a concentrated product, just like the Phyto shampoo. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's concentrated. This is concentrated. This is also relatively expensive. This is like $24 for 3.7 ounces. Yowza. But I need like less than a dime size amount for my length of hair, so if you have longer hair, you would need, you know, a little bit more. If you have shorter hair, you would need less. I don't even know if you would use this. I really like this stuff, and highly recommend this to anyone who will let me bend their ear about it, pretty much. Okay, so the next product is also a volumizing product. I'm kind of addicted to my volumizing products. Sue me. So I'm just going to talk about this briefly because I don't use this one as often as I use the other ones. I only use this if I'm going to be doing like some kind of like an updo or pinning my hair back or something. Obviously, I can't really do much in the way of an updo right now because my hair is all different lengths and whatnot. Just for whatever reason, some days I need a little extra volume. I'm trying to grow this side out so that they'll both match, and so I really can't like cut into this hair because I'm trying to preserve it and get it to grow. So anyway, this is the Beyond the Zone Volumizing Powder. I bought this when I purchased this because it was like a buy one get one 50% or buy one get one free or something like that. So anyway, this is very similar to some of the other powders that have come out, like this one from Lanza. Osis has one. Yeah, they're basically like a hair wax. It's in a powder form, so it's nice and light in texture, and when you like rub it in between your fingers, it kind of reactivates the waxy feel to it. So you put this like in at your roots, and it gives you lots of grippy texture and stuff, and I really like this. Products like this are really essential if you have like a short style and you want to give it that cool piecey chunky texturized look, or even if you have a sleeker hair and you just want it to all like kind of flow together. You would of course style your hair for that, but yeah, really cool stuff. Okay, so my last product is a hairspray, also from In Living Proof. It's a humidity blocking hairspray. It's a very light hold hairspray. So this wouldn't probably be very good for like holding big updos and things like that, but it works for me for taming my flyaways without like making my hair crunchy or thick or making it not shiny or, you know, whatever. I really like this hairspray. It's not exactly like the most innovative product ever, but it does do what it's supposed to do. It smells good. I hardly have to use any, and it doesn't make my hair all piecey and streaky, and it doesn't make it so stiff that it won't move. So I'm a big fan of this hairspray. Thank you guys so much for watching my hair care and hairstyling video, current favorite video. I know I'm saying a word too much, just like I did at the beginning, because I'm cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next tutorial or review, or whatever my next video is. Bye.